Hearthstone's thinking about starting. It's thinking real hard. Oh, and as usual, it's decided that the settings that I set it on are not good enough. I always have this on the lowest settings possible. Maintenance should be over. Give it an extra half hour, so it should be over. But there's been a new expansion launched, The Great Dark Beyond. I did a massive review of these the other day. It's thinking. Oh, there's people opening packs right now in orders. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so we get the XR right away. That's nice. I was wondering what the free cards were gonna be. Let me actually just check and see what the other one is. It's random legendary. There should be one more named legendary, if I can recall correctly. No. No named legendary. Just some epics. Any new art this time around? Those two might be new. Definitely going to be picking up the Valera skin because we are... Alright, now let's get some stuff here. So the way the mechanics work on this is within the first 10 packs I'll get one legendary, and then the mercy one, or the mercy for the legendary is 30 packs after that. So let's see how many legendaries we get. I'm really hoping for the Hunter Draenei legendary. There's the overpower card. Mark my words, this will be nerfed out of existence. There's no way it won't be. You don't create an OKO and expect people to not use and abuse it as fast as possible. That will get nerfed into the ground. Getting close on our first legendary. Man, I've definitely... This is the last of the 10 before they should give me my first legendary. So maybe they've gone and fucking changed that. And I'm just gonna have to be stuck on mercy ones? That sucks. Well, I might get 2 mercy legendaries. This is actually a really disappointing card. It looks like it'd be really good. Because, I mean, you get a Death Rattle minion so it's really good to give it Reborn, but there's 5 out of the 16 cards that you can get with that card. 5 of them are completely, like they have a battle cry that actually gives them their ability. Got a lot of the PK ones. I was rushing at first because I really wanted to see what my first legendary would be, but looks like they've gotten rid of the first legendary in the first 10 packs, which really sucks. The Librams in Wild are going to be absolutely ungodly. That's going to be toxic in Wild. Not so much in Standard, because some of the really good Libram support doesn't exist in Standard. It only exists in Wild. I really like this part of the aspect of the Shaman deck where you, like, shuffle 3 asteroids into your deck. Fucking choice. Fucking hilarious. Oh, there's another shaman card that shuffles asteroids into your deck. Plus, it also makes your asteroids deal more damage, which is amazing. Asteroids deal 2 damage to a random enemy when they're drawn. I swear, if I don't even get 1 legendary, I'm going to riot. Once human? Huh. It doesn't... It kind of rings a bell, but I don't think I've ever looked at it that closely. I'll have to look at it. This is one of those cards that, like, there's a deck that you can build using Valen, which would allow you to, like, replicate Valen a whole bunch. Really? On my 30th pack, you gave me a fucking legendary. Oh my fucking god. That was actually the mechanic. That was the mechanic. It gave it to me in 30. I was like, have they removed the mechanic entirely? Basically, yeah, no, I didn't get a single fucking legendary. I got 1 from the from the mercy mechanic. It's supposed to be a 1 in 20 chance. With 40, you'd think probably you'd get 2, but yeah, no, I guess not. Oh, that card, the Anchorite, that's gonna get nerfed into an oblivion, or they're gonna have to remove or ban other cards from the game in order to make it legal. Basically, when you overheal, which means whenever you heal past their max health, it gives extra health to whatever is targeted, which would be like, oh, well, that does sound pretty powerful, but how could it be? Yeah, there's several cards that when they're overhealed, other things happen. Like, you can draw cards, you can buff your other minions, and so on and so forth, and making it harder for those cards to get removed is not okay. One legendary. Fuck off. That's just awful. With 40 card packs, I would expect at least 2, if not more. Now, which one of these is going to be the easiest to play in a straightforward manner based on Blizzard's recipes? I think the Warlock could actually have both the Kill Jaden cards in it. Yeah, let's see if the Warlock deck actually works properly. I got no money, freaking sunny, but it still feel cold.
Set the sky ablaze. Mine is the only way.
I was like really close to picking Demon Hunter. I've got all spells.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
He's going to play like 4 fucking cards this turn. It's stupid, but it's probably my best choice right now anyway. Tell me you're alive, but I can't take it, I can't take it. Oh, yeah, and by your side, yeah. I can't take it, I can't take it. Run away right now. Gotta go to mountains up. You've been on my mind. I can't touch the sky. I don't really need to apologize. I know, sure like it. But being outside, yeah. Thinking about that, yeah. Tell me how I can't take it, I can't take it, yeah. Feeling alright, yeah. Right by your side, yeah. Tell me you like, 'cause I can't take it, I can't take it. Ooh, it's McTheridan. Ooh, yeah, we're playing him next turn. We are playing him next turn. My friends already told me I don't ever listen. But the way you hold me, I don't really listen. I don't wanna be, I don't wanna be lonely, I don't wanna be lonely.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
it is useless. Tell myself another lie. I don't wanna be. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Don't wanna be. I don't wanna be lonely. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Don't wanna be. I don't wanna be lonely. Yep, new expansions live. I don't wanna be. Get shit on, bitch. Bye! Bye now! Goodbye! Goodbye now! No! And they, you know how they used to do, you get one legendary in the first 10 packs and then the mercy mechanic would kick in? Yeah, no legendary in the first 10 packs. So, I got one mercy legendary on the 30th pack. And it was Nobundo of all the fucking things to get. Disco sun, fun like one of a kind, girl. The morning's here. Thought to guide us, won't get them to find us. Play it by ear. And what you saw good is that down around tonight. Aww, don't be like that! Don't be like that! Well, I won. I was finally getting to do something interesting. Fuck! Yes, give me the shiny. We're gonna open up the shiny. We actually did an entire review of everything. Well, time to disenchant everything. And then sit there and him and haw over what I actually want to do. Always looking for things to disenchant. This is a really unfortunate card. There's multiple things where it needs a battle cry to set what the like death rattle is. Which means it's worse than useless. Yay. Oh, I got Maladar. When did I get Maladar? Okay, well, okay, I did get one other one. And I did say that Maladar would actually be pretty good in Rainbow, so probably play a Rainbow game, because this right here is still better than the other options. Ooh. If I want to put 2 in. But to be fair, this deck played exactly the way I thought it would. It has no endgame. It's got a lot of mid-game. Like, it's got a lot of this whole flood the board with 4/4s. But the thing is, flood the board with 4/4s is really not much in the face of a board clear. Board got cleared. You got nothing. It's not some sort of devastating endgame sort of thing. And that will keep it from being a really good deck. Is it fun? It's fucking hilarious. I'm so glad that they went out of their way to do the whole Among Us thing with this. Oh. Hello? No. And yes, I am looking for things to disenchant because the more dust we have, the more likely I can actually make something I want to make. Are you disenchantable? No, you're not. Now, Druid I called as a 6 out of 5 in terms of whether or not the deck is any good, and I stand by it, and it's a 6 out of 5 until they remove Yogg from the pool. As soon as he's gone from the pool, it'll be 4 out of 5. Got a little Arbor Up flavor going on in it. It'll summoning a bunch of little minions and all that shit. Buffing them. It'll be alright. It doesn't really support, like, the dragon meta or any of that shit, but it's kind of got some internal structure of buffing things. And Druid needed a little bit of board buff, so in terms of just, you know, making it do big things real good. Oh, I can't do that one yet. Hunter's got some stuff going for it. I'm very curious to see, because someone's going to come up with something. They're going to be able to tutor something. And that something is going to really make a really fun and broken deck until Blizzard nerfs it. I was so pleased with seeing that they'd put that back in, and then so disappointed that Tourist would not actually let me put Dead Man's Hand into a wild deck. My hopes were dashed. I'm like, oh my god, they gave back, they gave everybody the Bran ability, and there's a Tourist that lets me put warrior cards in my deck. I was so happy, and then I was so disappointed that Tourist cards are limited to stupid Vacation expansion. So, Mage is a 5 out of 5 deck, and it's going to get nerfed, and it'll probably still be a 5 out of 5 deck after it gets nerfed. And the cards that are going to make it overpowered as shit is this one right here. Battlecry, the next Draenei you play refreshes mana crystals equal to its attack. And this piece of shit right here that they did not think through at all. Arcwing Pilot. At the end of your turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Spellburst, summon another Arcwing Pilot. So, can you fill your board with those in one turn? Well, yeah, you sure as shit can if you can play her and get back the mana that her. So she brings back 4, just 4 raw. But you can also play things that reduce her cost in hand, so she doesn't cost 7 up front. And you can also do things that make spells in your hand much cheaper and Draenei in your hand much cheaper, and give Draenei in your hand some extra attack. So all in all, if you can't fill your screen with Arcwing Pilots, you've done something wrong. Turn 7, she's going to come on the screen and absolutely eat everybody's face, and then you will be taking 3 times 7, which is 21 fucking damage that turn. Yeah, exactly. They did not think this through, not one tiny bit. What the fuck, Blizzard? Anyways, this is gonna get nerfed into the ground. It's probably gonna end up costing 8, or alternatively, they'll bring it down to like deal 2 damage to a random enemy. And it'll still be quite powerful, but it won't be overpowered, broken, what the fuck. Because that's what that is right now. And with the card Supernova, that gives you a whole bunch of cheap... I don't think I actually got Supernova. Fill your hand with random fire spells, they cost 1. Yeah. Yeah. So... Uh-huh. What were they thinking? Especially because you could get Sunset Volley on top of that. So, like, on top of the fact that you've got an entire board full of things casting 3/3 at random enemies, which can include both minions and the other player, you could also get multiple Sunset Valleys out of a supernova. Mm-hmm. Because once your board is full of Arcwings, you can sit there and cast the supernova over and over again. Don't have to worry about it filling up your board with garbage. Yeah, stupidest thing ever. Dumb bunnies. That's what that is. Anyways, so yeah, Mage is a little overpowered right now. It's gonna get nerfed into the ground. It has to. There's no way they're gonna let that stand once they realize how fucking easy it is. And they made it that way. Like, they intentionally made this design, made it to be like this. It's just dumb. I don't think you can get Supernova from Supernova. Usually any card that generates cards, it won't generate itself. Just as a matter of course. Then we have Librams all day long, except for the good Libram. Why didn't they bring it back? Because it was a really good Libram. I read that as Bussy Bot, so that can tell you where my head's at. Again, we're just looking for things to get rid of. Now, Librams in Standard isn't going to be all that powerful. They've got good Librams, but there's much better ones in Wild, specifically the weapon. So this is going to be an unstoppable deck in Wild, but, you know, Blizzard doesn't balance around Wild, so I don't really think it's going to see a nerf. Unless it gets really toxic. Like, the level of really toxic that it would have to get is everybody's playing it, nobody's playing anything else. And that has happened. Sometimes they do actually nerf things in Wild over unfair bullshit. And I can imagine having yet more ways to make your Librams cheaper is not going to go over well in Wild. Because it already does that really good. Now, the new aura that came out, that I don't think I actually got a copy of, but the new aura that came out's kinda interesting. It gives you it makes your minion that is on the field be a 10/10 creature. If it's the only minion on the field that you have. So, that seems really good, only you're limited to one minion, which means it only takes one thing to block it, or, you know, make it go bye-bye on some level. Oh, so here's the card that needs to... Okay, so this card, Overheal, draw a card. Let's take a look at what would be very, very bad. See, you want to be able to remove that card, but now this makes it so that it will never be removed via damage. Let's just look at the overheal mechanic in general. Let's see what we can do. Because this isn't just when you overheal, this is whenever another minion is overhealed. So, restore 3 health to all other friendly minions, gain +1/+1 for each one overhealed. So, including the Anchorite. Oh no, I guess the Anchorite gets to stay at a 2/4, but you'd throw all your buffs on it to keep it alive. So these will draw you a card and get +3 health, which will make it much harder to remove them. Okay, let's do Funnel Cake. Restore 3 health to the minion and its neighbors. For each one overhealed, refresh a mana crystal. So you're drawing cards, getting your mana crystals back, making them much bigger minions. Yeah, Circle of Healing. Well, Circle of Healing will actually affect the enemy's minions. Because it's whenever another minion. It's not whenever a friendly minion. So you can't use Circle of Healing to great effect unless their board is empty, but that you could still put it. I'd still put it in my deck on the off chance that their board ends up empty. And Finale and Overheal, give another random friendly minion +2/+2. This is legal right now. So you put out Anchorite, you put out Ambient Light Spawn, you overheal this fucking thing, and it gives this more +2/+2. Then you overheal it again. And give this +2/+2, and then you overheal it again. And every time you overheal this one, it gets all of that as health. What were they fucking thinking? What the hell? Anyways, Anchorite is going to be removed from the game. I actually don't think they can leave this card in the game. It's so toxic and so poorly thought through. This will have to be banned from Wild almost immediately. And they're either going to have to remove Crimson Clergy entirely, or potentially Ambient Lifespawn, but I'm pretty sure they're just going to get rid of Anchorite. This could cost 5 and it'd still be overpowered as shit. That's how fucking stupid this is. It could cost 2 more. It could be a 2/1 and cost 5 and still be overpowered. That's so bad. Why? Anyways, so stupid mechanic, and they didn't think that through at all, ever. Oh, and oh yes, of course, Heartthrob, who will summon extra random minions every time he gets overhealed. And then you also have the Injured Hauler, so if you have the ability to overheal a whole bunch of times, so deal 4 damage to this minion, so you can heal it back up fairly quickly, and then all of a sudden do a whole bunch of damage by overhealing it a couple of times. It's doing a shit ton of damage. It becomes almost impossible to remove, and yeah, because it's a 3/7 when it's back up at its regular health. Why? So bad. Anyways, Anchorite's gonna need to get removed for the game. That's my final word on that. That it's gonna get removed. Because I don't see how they could nerf it and keep the spirit of it working. Unless they made it a battle cry and say this can only happen this turn. Like, they'd have to dramatically change the way it works. So it's like, for this turn, every time you overheal, they gain health. Which is still fucking overpowered, but at the very least, the effect doesn't stick on the board while you sit there and drop every single buff you have to keep your Anchorite alive, and then just turn yourself into a marching wall of giant minions that every time they're overhealed, more bullshit happens. It's so dumb. So that's Priest is busted right now, but do I think that Priest will actually be any good outside of that particular busted interaction? No, not really. I don't think they got... The idea behind it is to kind of make a Valen deck. Like, this is the Valen deck. Valen's a neutral card, but yeah, you could give Valen. And then you could make extra Valens, and then you can make your Draeneis buff your Draeneis, buff your Draeneis, buff your Draeneis. That's the idea behind it. And it does have endgame, but at the same time, the most important interaction right now is Anchorite. So cheap, too. It only costs 3. It's so dumb. I'm just making sure I'm not missing any Goldens I want to disenchant or can disenchant. Now, I think that Rogue is kind of... I think they kind of liked the place it was in and just kind of gave them a couple little support cards here and there. Because, to be honest, this isn't doing much. The starship pieces are a little meh. Deal 5 damage to an undamaged character, cost 1 if you're building a starship. Yeah, okay. Yep, sure, why not? But it's giving some nice combo support, which is not bad. Rogue can always use more combo support, but most of the cards that it's adding in. Now, the one card that it's interesting to me, but I don't think I got it, was Quasar. Quasar could be something interesting, maybe in Wild, if you can get some sort of effect going where you're guaranteed to draw a shit ton of cards the turn after you play it. But I'm not sure precisely how you could do that. There's some sort of combo there, though. Something. Some sort of combo. Shaman, I deeply think that Shaman is really, really good. I think that it won't get nerfed because it's builds up enough, and it's a little luck reliant to get all the asteroids going. But I really think that it won't get nerfed, and it'll be quite powerful. Not too powerful, but quite powerful. Enough to feel fun, which is, you know, a really important part. There is, but what Quasar does is it empties your hand into your deck, and then you have 0 cards in hand. And then it makes your entire deck cost 3 less. Which is great, but you're only going to draw 1 card the next turn, which means that ideally what you want to do is you want to set up your board so that you draw a shit ton of cards immediately after playing Quasar. So you've got them in hand and you aren't fucked over. Yeah, Secret Passage is one of them. There's another one from the Badlands, Showdown at the Badlands, which just it's a card that when you play her, the battle cry is shuffle your hand into your deck and draw all those cards again. So there's ways of shuffling your hand into your deck. I feel like Quasar could be interesting, especially if you're playing like kind of a expensive deck. And to be fair, that would give really decent support to the Pirates deck, because the Pirates deck's a little wonk right now. That's right. This is the other legendary I got. He's not necessary in order to make this work. Also, here's some random World of Warcraft / Hearthstone lore facts. So Nobundo here, you might see he's kind of got like more of a squiddy face. He doesn't have a nose like you do if you look at any of the other Draenei. I can find another Draenei card. I actually don't know if they have Draeneis other than Nobundo. Oh, here she is. Here's one. So you can see they have, like, Draenei's normally, they're blue, like you do. They have little tentacles. They got pointy arrows. They got horns. They have a basically very humanoid face, male and female. And then we have or whatever the fuck he is, Nobundo over here. And you see, he has a kind of squiddy face. He's got really flat, and his tentacles are kind of like really, really big. He also, like, Draenei's also have 4 fingers, and he's got 2. So, in the actual lore, when this event is supposed to be taking place, like where the Great Dark Beyond is taking place, is when the Draenei are running away from their home planet, which has been infested by the Legion. The Eredar are chasing them. Their own people are chasing them down and hunting them down. And they are trying to escape to a planet that isn't connected to where the Burning Legion can make portals. So that's why they're traveling, and that's what they're doing. They eventually got to that planet, which is where actually the orcs happen to be from. They actually got to that planet, they set up shop, they did all sorts of stuff, and then eventually blah 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 happens, and the Legion finds them and attacks them. During that sequence, they launch an enormous fell bomb, so a bomb full of bad chaos fell energy and absolutely nuke an entire city. Nobundo was at that city. And that's when he got those squiddy features in the game. That's the lore of why he has that. Basically, anybody who got infected with this bomb lost their ability to use magic the way that had been used before, like especially light magic. So because he was a paladin who'd lost his connection to the light, and you're like, wait a second, why is he a shaman then? He was a paladin, and he lost his connection to the light, and basically he wandered out because he was just gonna head off to a mountain somewhere and promptly die because he couldn't be a paladin anymore, and he was so fucking depressed about it. He just wandered out into the wilderness and just sort of went, well, I'm out here. Cheers to you, and prepared to just sit there and starve to death while praying to the light, which wasn't going to work. During that time, there's a really cool story, like an actual like novella online somewhere about Nobundo. Basically, while he's sitting there being depressed and begging the light to talk to him again, all of a sudden he starts hearing voices that are trying to comfort him, and he reaches out to those voices, and it turns out that he's come in contact with the elemental energies of Draenor, which, I mean, orcs be shamans, so he learns all on his own how to be a shaman. Super cool! Awesome story! Really neat! He shouldn't have tentacles! Like, giant fat tentacles and a screwed up face right now. Because that didn't happen until after he got to Draenor, and this is apparently from before he got to Draenor. Someone help me, I'm stuck in it. Oh my god. I swear the flavor text on these cards. I try not to read them because half the time it just frustrates me. Sometimes it's super funny though. This one's just dumb. So anyways, he shouldn't look like that. He isn't one of the broken yet. He should. And what's stupid is the warrior version, the warrior card is a comma. A comma, as a note, doesn't have is a broken in game, just like the Nobundo is. And a comma is a rogue. Thank you very much. But it's like, well, no, this is a comma before he became a rogue, before he became a broken, because this predates it. So what's the deal with Nobundo? A comma gets to be a regular Draenei, but not Nobundo? Fuck you. Fuck you. It doesn't make sense. And you would be like, well, they don't actually follow the lore. I don't care. Be accurate, you fuckers. Especially if you're gonna make the comment that, well, you know, he wasn't a rogue back then, because he didn't have to be sneaky back then, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and yeah, Shaman, gonna be a good deck. That's gonna be a fun deck to play. Yes, they fucking should. Nah, they already have red shirt guy. I'm like, am I ever gonna use that card? Fuck no. And again, I'm just looking for cards to disenchant because then I can, maybe build a few interesting things here. Expedition Sergeant would be really interesting with Valen, because it'll make Valen attack immediately, and because all of Valen's abilities are attached to his death rattle. It's actually really, really worth it to get him to attack immediately and immediately die. To get all of his abilities to go off. Now this is an interesting card, the get 3 random temporary draining. I'm very curious how broad that is, but it could potentially get you Valen. And you would be able to play him if you play this later in the game, so even if you don't have Valen, you potentially get him. And by broad, I mean, like, if it includes all draining from every class, that's too broad, you won't be able to necessarily get Valen. But if it's only neutral draining and your class, in the class ones, you might be able to guarantee yourself to get Valen. Or nearly guarantee if you play a class that doesn't have very many draining in it. Like Shaman, for example, which only really has Nabundo. Which could be a solution to getting multiple lenses. Always gotta remember that sometimes the gold ones are the sticky ones. And I can potentially disenchant the regular ones instead of the gold ones. It's a lot easier to tell these damn things apart. Even a little while ago. Oh, Doom Maiden seems like a really funny card. This card would be really good in Wild. You merely adopted a Doom. I was maiden it. Okay, that's a terrible fucking pun. But this will be really good in Wild because this will be able to interact with delve mechanics. And that will be very, very funny. Oh, you just put a card on top of your deck. Let me take that from you. But why? There's Gaslight Gatekeeper. Son of a bitch, are you shitting me? You're gonna give me 2 fucking legendaries, you can only put 1 in your goddamn deck, and you're gonna give me one of them as a golden one and I can't disenchant it? Do I play Wild only? I have a very odd relationship with this game. I've been playing since the beta, and I, generally speaking, played duels so exclusively that I'm still stunned and shocked and saddened by the lack of duels, that I largely only play really bad troll decks that are self-trolling decks that are really, 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 really bad. Like this deck, for example. Let's take a look at my example bad deck. This is a Highlander deck. It's a Highlander deck with Renathal in it, so we're really going for it. It has Fan Totem in it. Why? I don't know, because I put it in there. Reno, Enzoth, and Gul'dan. And basically all my demons have a death rattle. So all I do is get a bazillion demons going, like Rustwix, for example. Oh, it also has regular Reno, too. So I can stay alive long enough. Oh, they all have Taunt. So they all have Taunt. They all have death rattle. And the whole idea is to stay alive long enough to get this to go off, and then that to go off, and summon the same stupid demons over and over and over and over and over again. And if I got Killed Jaden, you fucking betcha I would put Killed Jaden in here too, and Archimond, just so we can just keep this fucking bullshit going. That's all this is. That's what this does. Yeah, so I play bad decks. And I do mostly play wild unless there's some sort of quest where I have to play ranked standard. Oh my god, and Niv, you fished! Good job! And you cut a VHS tape. Well played. Alright, now we're fishing for gold cards to disenchant. Because there are some... I'm probably gonna make Kill Jaden. I'd like to make Naola, but I feel like that's an indulgence I shouldn't take. Because I haven't figured out what in the hell I would use her to tutor into my hand to make someone's day that much more miserable. Give it time. Someone's gonna come up with something, but I don't know what I would tutor into my hand to actually do something really stupid or cool or fun. Haven't figured it out yet. And until I figure it out, it's not really worth it. Feeling down for anything, ooh, I'm down for anything. This spotlight, walking all night. Da da da, bitty bitty beat. Let me guess, I can't disenchant either of those either? Nah. I like that they gave us the Exodar. I like that they gave us the Exodar. That's a nice one. I thought they might give us Valen instead, but the Exodar was pretty high on the list of cards that were the likely free legendary. Because the protocols are really good. You gain armor equal to the starship's health twice, which is amazing, say, in Hunter. Because Hunter's starship pieces have a lot of health. Gain armor equal to the starship's health twice. Deal damage equal to the starship's attack randomly split between all enemies, which isn't too bad. For the most part, there isn't a lot of them that have a lot of attack up front, other than maybe the rogue one. So that's not too bad. Crew transport, get copies of all the starship's pieces that their cost to 1, which is really amazing. This is the one that I recommend you would use is crew transport. So basically, you would take all of those pieces and be able to play them all again. So you do this in a pinch where you're about to get completely fucked, but for the most part, this is the one you're going to use. Or if this will like end the game, you would use offensive formation. So there's flexibility here, and I like it. Limitless potential, boundless hope, forthright space. Sure. So fun fact with the Exodar, when the Draenei, because the Draeneis are real good at running away. When they ran away from Draenor to get to anywhere that wasn't Draenor, they ended up on Azeroth. But they didn't just end up on Azeroth, they crash landed on Azeroth. So the fate of the Exodar right here. Yeah, no, it's just a bunch of purple crystals all over the ground. On an island in World of Warcraft. Technically the inside is just serviceable enough to make it into a major city, but it's mostly broke. And everywhere. Like there's bits of crystal just everywhere. I've got enough to make one legend. I'm gonna make Kill Jaden. There's no way I'm not gonna make Kill Jaden. Because that's a nice flexible card that presents opportunities to keep yourself alive when fatigue can come into play. It also prevents, to be fair, it also prevents the use of the 8 hands of whatever, the Great Dark Beyond. which is the second the beastie legendary from Death Knight, because it reduces your deck to 8, like your 8 most expensive cards. I personally don't think it's very good, but if you do it and you have Kill Jaden, you can use Kill Jaden to fix the situation of having burned away your deck. Yeah, I was hoping for Kill Jaden. Yeah, I don't know what the avatar does. I never actually looked at it that close. Oh yeah, that's right. You open a standard pack and play all the cards from it, which might do something. It's kind of bad though, in my opinion, because I mean, hooray, you summoned a bunch of level 1 crap. You can't. I don't. No, Phantotem's not a demon. One. I'm almost positive he's not a demon. Yeah, he's not a demon. But also, Phantotem, when Kill Jaden's effect is in play, Phantotem cannot, will cost 30. So, if you're dumb enough to put Phantotem into your deck, you gotta play him before you drop Kill Jaden, or you'll never be able to play Phantotem. Are they seriously making reference to a Kids in the Hall skit? There's no way, right? With complete control of the Burning Legion's forces, Kill Jaden will not stop at nothing until all the traitorous Draenei have been squelched. Right-clicks the enemy hero. I'm squishing your head! Ancient Canadian media, there was a show called Kids in the Hall, and one of the skits, which kind of did sort of spread beyond Canada, was this nerdy kid who was standing on a corner looking at random kids who like bullies and popular kids, and putting his fingers really close to his eye and then saying, "I'm squishing your head." Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, but maybe they're just joking about the fact that, you know, that you right-click in order to auto-attack in World of Warcraft? I don't know. Because you do. Right-clicking is the bane of my existence when hunting things. Oh, you're right! You're right! I squelch people so very... Like, I don't squelch people very often, because, to be fair, I don't play a lot of regular Hearthstone. There's one thing I want to try. I'm so sad I didn't get Murmur. Murmur is one of my all-time favorite things, and he makes the funniest goddamn noises. How do I just remove it? I just want to remove it from the game. Why? Why are you like this? Why won't you just let me pick what I want? Stupid, stupid effect. Champions of Azeroth? Oh. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I hadn't seen it before. Seems interesting. I'm curious how they've divided them up. Unexpected, negative energy unexpected. Mind darkness to fight for your life and regret it. Oh, you know who I'll put in here? I'll put Nabuno in here. True, if Fordring's in there, that's really overpowered. But I mean, you could also have Garrosh in there pretty easy. Or Grom. Sorry, Grom. Grom in there really easy too. Better than never. Stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Better do it better.
Adrenaline
Oh, I am in casual. I was gonna say, I think I'd put myself into casual. Because I want to play against people who are just experimenting. I do not want to play against people who are already being thirsty bitches. Of course, it doesn't necessarily stop people from being thirsty fucking bitches. I didn't get any of my cheap fucking elementals. Not even fucking one. I'm hoping he clears. If he does, then I don't have to worry about playing frickin' Incendius next turn. Never mind, I guess we're playing Meteor Swarm. Lucky me. Like, I didn't get a Flame Elemental right away. I didn't get the frickin'... Oh, yeah, well, fuck me, I guess. So the key to this is don't draw badly to start. Okay.
You don't pick the ones, see?
Darkness into the night. Thing is, I can see them putting Forging on, even though Forging should be a neutral character. I can totally see them because, well, he's human. Well, yeah, he's human, but technically he fostered some sense of community between the Alliance and the Horde, so he shouldn't be technically a champion of the Alliance. But that does not mean that they would actually listen to common sense about these things. I'm just saying. Oh, let's attack first. Sweet. Get out of here. Darkness into the night. Broken dreamer is your light. Broken promises, I know of broken promises. Good at keeping you from kidding. I've seen exactly how this ends. I'll never let you go, so afraid to lose again. Thinking about a 17 and I was young, so naive. Falling into love like such a fool. Yeah, you're pretty much screwed. Sorry, bud. And honestly, I never wanna see. So done breaking down my walls for some. Break me till I fall apart. See, all I have to do is just not successfully. Waiting for a sense of closure, trying to cover up these scars. I'll fix another broken heart. Can't help but wonder if it's me. You say I'm too closed off, and maybe we're not meant to be. And I'm afraid of who I've been. Wait and those mistakes I made, and let me let you in. I really want to make the asteroids go. I didn't get to see even one. So done breaking down my walls for someone to break me till I fall. Loneliness, it's not that hard. Now waiting for a sense of closure. Trying to cover up these scars. I'll fix another broken heart. Waiting for a sense of closure. Trying to cover up these scars. I'll fix another broken heart. Why are you taking so long? Well, the thing is, you, as a person who's playing against somebody who's playing, oh, fuck off! Fuck off, you got Gorb the World Eater! Fuck you! Launch. Well, I guess I'm fucked. Yay! Aw, fuck you! Wait, what? Alright, stupid. Stupid! You're so stupid! Math is hard, math is hard, math is hard. It's 10. Not enough. Seven. Eat my ass. There we go. Let's go, bitch! Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! More asteroids, please! More asteroids, they're fucking hilarious! Choices? Major choices? Weird choices. Odd choices. Splat. Alright. Yeah, so that deck definitely works. It works. It does its thing. It elementals. It summons little asteroids. It makes us boom booms, and very funny. Deeply appreciate. Now, can I play this really bad deck? Where's bad deck? No, it's not. No, it's not. No. It isn't wild. It isn't wild.
I see you've brought guests.
Oh yeah, this exists in this deck. This exists in this stupid deck. I bet you will not be able to guess what the hell the weapon is, though. In fact, I probably should have taken it out, but you know, it's fine. It's all fine. This is fine. It's great. Thank you for letting yourself take 1 damage. I reckon you're so stupid. No. Bye-bye. He's playing a weenie deck? He's gotta be playing a weenie deck. It's weird he's playing a self-pinging deck like the way he is without having the... Yeah... Do you think he's playing like the super basic summon a giant deck? He's gotta be. He's. What the fuck? Bitch! Bitch! You've done more damage to yourself than I have! Hey, you're gonna play one of the. Draw cards based on how many imps you have? Okay. You're just having fun making imps. You can't possibly be doing that. everlasting. You're always by my side. The only thing that I need. Your spirit gets me by. Your love is everlasting. You're always by my side. The only thing that I need. Your spirit gets me by. Lights shining over me. There's every choice I made. Yeah. Hey there. What are you doing? Life Alert 666. Excellent name. Also, not bad deck actually doing something. That guy did a lot of damage to himself with no end in sight and no seeming reason, like... He needed, like, way more lifesteal. He needed to be playing the quest. He needed to... There was things there that we're missing from. I could probably just take my basic Rainbow Death Knight and just toss the legendary I got in there, and it'd probably be just fine. I wouldn't even need to add any of the other cards, because we're here to get some more stuff. No, thank you. Would you like me to re-roll the cards? No, I'd like you to give me the fucking dust. You won't give me the dust. No. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Yes! Star Volpera! Yes! Another Star pair, very nice. Yeah, I think the Warrior's kind of... The new cards that Warrior has gotten, which are mostly face-based, just hit it strikes me the wrong way. This thing is basically designed to kind of fuck with the brand meta. Because having lots of lots of the same minions is kind of how the whole Draenei aspect works. So you wouldn't really be able to use Bran the way you have been, because you want to have Draeneis and have those Draeneis buff other Draeneis. Good crafted epic. Just trying to keep... Maximize your dust. You wanna maximize your dust. These ones must have been expensive. Okay, so we got the 2 Volperas, which is nice. Actually, that's a demon with taunt and lifesteal. I should put one of those in my bad deck. Oh my god, I forgot. This has such stupid fucking cards in it. Like, for instance, it has Explosive Sheep. Why would you have Explosive Sheep? Because we have Unstable Ghoul. Well, why would you have Unstable Ghoul? Well, because we have Messmaker, and all... You drop in Zoth. All of a sudden the entire board explodes. And it's really funny. On a visual level, it's just funny. And also, Nomelia also gets resummoned as well via Zoth. Oh, this is such a stupid deck. Every time I win with it, an angel falls from heaven. Screaming and yelling. And demanding to see the manager. I wanna asteroid some more people. I knew this was gonna be a fun deck. Well, I mean... I like this part. The asteroids are fun. Asteroids are very, very, very fun. I'm not too hype on some of the other things, and I've definitely called that some things are going to get nerfed out of existence, like the Mage Arc-Knight thing that they made. The summon entire board full of nonsense and then punish everybody with incredibly cheap spells from the supernova you cast the turn before. Get it all, the feels in our words when you say there's something wrong, there's something so subliminal. You're the wind in your hair, the way you talk, you're in the space like you're lost in a thought, surrounded by your paper wall. Tell me what's been going on. But yeah, no, there's some fun stuff. There's some stuff that's definitely gonna get nerfed. Druid needs to have Yogg Saron removed from its pool of things that it can get with it has the ability to get a 10 cost minion from the past into their hand, and it's a spell-based deck. So yeah, until Yogg Saron is removed from the pool, that's overpowered as shit. Bitch, don't rope me! Bitch, don't rope me! You have 1 mana left! Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you doing? Well, you didn't use your mana. That's what you're doing. I don't know if he was meaning to heal himself or... Was he gonna heal? Yeah, he healed his little buddy. I shall boop you again. Get booped. This guy's playing the dead basic priest deck. I feel bad. I am bully. I am bully this poor thing. This poor boy. He's getting his ass kicked. Well, generally what people are still experimenting, because there's some people who will have already calculated the perfect deck. They will be being thirsty in ranked, so which is why I'm just playing casuals. And those games will probably still be going a bit faster. But in terms of everybody else who's just experimenting and having fun, because this is one of the very few times we actually get to kind of mess around and have fun with the game. It's true, starships do encourage longer gameplay, but people are also— oh no! Oh honey, no! Oh no! Oh no! I feel bad. Not that bad, but kind of bad. Get wrecked, you should have saved that for something much, much, much more worthy. Like Incendious. Not my little 1-2s. Holy shit. If he quits, it's because he's played this game before. Aww. Oh, he had another Shadow Word ping. Good job. Good. But yeah, people are experimenting right now. And because they're experimenting— oh, he happy hollowed in at me. To be true.
Run away, little girl.
I'm not letting you keep that. Armigrid, thank you so much for the resub, crummies. I'm so glad you guys can't see how much I'm like vibrating this entire fucking universe. Oh my god. My whole desk is shaking. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. You're right on my heart. My heart. That's so fair. That's so true. Oh, little buddy. You and your basic ass deck. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened. I'm sorry, bud. realize we got some bingos going on, or bingo redeems going on here. Did that. We are still set to World of Warcraft bingo because I am going to go back to World of Warcraft eventually. But I wonder how the Amogus one plays. I kind of want to just make Amogus deck and be like, yay, Amogus. Who do we delete? I don't know what this... I don't know what this deck is. I literally never pay attention to what my decks are. I just delete one at random. You are a Draenei, you are a spell, and you are a spell. Oh, that's fun! They made Defender of Vargas Okay, what don't I have? Stop it. What don't I have? This thing just doesn't have any endgame, so I'm curious how it functions. It probably doesn't. I probably don't have enough shit to make Amogus work, but you never know. It could work. Oh, also, I went looking for the. They'll never know. They're gonna know. There is a Moguses in the artwork. It's not directly on. You're being matched against player your skill. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, honey. If I was being matched against player my skill, that poor Landuin would. Got him!
Let the hunt begin. I will set the sky ablaze.
There's some rearrange your hand type stuff that I didn't put in this. I will adjust this. This is a deck that I will have to adjust, and or I wish I had more of the cards that you need to actually make it go. One taste, you can't get enough. One kiss, you're feeling my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One touch, you're feeling my love. Oh, they have a neat visual effect too. That I never trusted time. That is the unknown look inside. There's something I can't hide. Yeah, but once people start going and grabbing the net deck, because they'll get their ass handed to them a couple times by people who are playing shitty decks like me, and they'll start net decking again, and then all the fun will be over. The fun of exploring the game and enjoying the nonsense that is trying to get this shit to work. Bitch, my hand is gonna get so fucking full of fucking. Oh my god, I'm so screwed. Oh no! You dink! Wonder what happens. Huh.
A marvelous display.
That's fun. Okay. I was curious. Wasn't sure which way it would go.
I'll take the anchor. Into the unknown.
Are you with me?
I'm screwing myself over, but I don't care. My hand is too full. My hand is too full. But I do have. I'm gonna be playing 3 of my crewmates next turn, so it kind of works out. Aw, I hope he hasn't quit. Come on, bro, it's just for fun. He isn't touching his cards. Yeah, I think he may have just quit. That sucks, man. I want to see. Damn it. I'm gonna have to start playing ranked, aren't I? There's no way. I'm not gonna get just a bunch of people who are just gonna get salty and quit. And legit, like, I can understand just thinking that my deck is doing something. It sure as shit ain't. Whee! Look at that! Look at that! That's fun! That's cool! Yeah, he did. He silenced the wrong card. Because the starship is gonna take a while to form, whereas I can get value from my crewmates right now. So long as I have room on my board to play them. Yeah. Sorry, bud. Plays Hearthstone. Bullies someone. New bingo effect. Oh, here. We'll stop thrashing people. We're just gonna thrash people with this shit. The thing is, in here, there's gonna be thirsty people who have, like, they've bought the cards, they've bought the decks, then they're going to eat people's faces. And I hate that. I hate that. I just want to see the deck play out. I want to see what happens. I also want to see what their deck does, but when it's super already refined, it's not as much fun. Well, at least I know Warlock... The new Warlock is going to be slowish, so I can at least see more of this deck, in theory. I shall boop you! Boop! Company we're limited. In the air, where we lay in the air.
Darkness surrounds us. It's Hallow's End.
Foreboding Flame is so overpowered. Because it's a permanent effect. Like, it's not like it has to stay there in order for it to do its thing.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
I love you anyway. Quiet it down. Compromising meow. Compromising meow. It's compulsory now. I'm surprised you didn't manage to play either of your finale demons. I was actually expecting finale demons out of that. What? She imp bombed me! I got imp bombed! Holy shit! That summons all four! What? I just assumed it was a 2 next to it! I was not expecting to get all 4 of them. Daddy, and she finds out where you live. Shadows. Oh, we just literally saw it happen. Tell me what we gonna do next. Itty bitty spider with an itty bitty lighter, and she might just come. You should always sleep with one eye open. Well, better keep in mind to always look over your shoulders. Didn't you think you're safe to stay awake? She's moving closer. Itty bitty spider with an itty bitty lighter, and she might. There's a Valen. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Snakes snowing, dripping on the floor. You want this time of day. Maybe that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole. You're not in your control. Your sweetheart criminal. Out there, she's a itty bitty spider with an itty bitty lighter. And should always sleep with one eye open. You'll definitely keep in mind to always look over your shoulders. Yeah, I agree. The elemental that make the it should have been called a felemental. That's what it's actually called in the game. They're felementals because they're fellfire elementals. So what's this? Okay, mixologist. Oh, okay. I mean, there's only one way to kind of find out, at least to get it into my goddamn brain, how all these things work. And how they interplay, interwork. Yeah, it can't be. It itself can't be discovered by demon discover effects. It is a full elemental, but they should have called it felemental. So annoying.
Return to the ship at once.
Should have done the taunt minion. Oh, there's Archimond. Yeah, return policy is pretty good if you have Valen in your fucking deck.
The light will guide us through every corner of the cosmos. Operations ready! Operations reporting in. Druid's sure future. Away! I'm only more deadly.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I don't have any remove. I'm trying to think of, did I need more draw? Or was I okay because I was putting so many fucking cards into my hand anyway? And I think that's actually the case. I don't really need more draw for this. Let's try it again. It's not balanced by any means. I'm missing cards that I really should have in here. Like Valen, because as it turns out, Valen's actually pretty good for this. Oh, does it? Well, then that's extra handy. Interesting. Don't walk away from me. Attack your hero! You would have been better off with backstab. I will burn one card. Oh, there you go. I noticed they're drawing a lot. I'm wondering if the choice here was that They're trying to get Quasar going. Ner, my extra juice. Ner.
Communications reporting in. Job done.
Everybody, including me. Oh, well, the maximum you'll ever get is 3. Oh, he actually got the elusive one. That's hilarious. Of all the ones to get, he actually managed to kill the one you can't target. I was like, wait a second, how? What? How? Thin eyes, touching on my own, no. Thin eyes, should've let it go. Set me on to change, I'm going home and I'm losing hope. Got it up. I would never know. There we go. So they are playing Quasar. Okay. You didn't. Oh, quick pick. No. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. Like I said, like with Quasar, you have to find some way to draw cards after playing it. It isn't quite the usual Demon Hunter minion rush though. Like it's a little chunkier. It's not a whole bunch of vengeance. It's just kind of fill your board with, you know, irritating to remove minions. Not impossible to remove, just irritating to remove. And I think irritating is actually possibly what you want. That's enough to thwart anybody who's going slowly. We will try not to get salty about this guy probably being well ahead of me on having the right cards for the deck. You're releasing that now.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
Oh, well, that can't be good.
Done.
Shall I ever tell them how I really feel? Shall I ever tell them
Welcome to the crew.
The stars above, the light on me.
Did I ever somehow?
The unknown.
I could have got rid of that last turn. That was my bad. So some things we discovered. You can silence a starship piece, and it will not become a starship.
Operations ready!
I'm hoping he'll launch his starship next turn. Not actually murder my whirlwind baby.
I see your fire cannot be extinguished.
On the whole, I think that the starship pieces cost too little. They need to be nerfed in one direction or another. They either need to be made more expensive, which I understand. You know, it costs 5 because there's one of each kind, and so on and so forth. Whatever. They either need to cost less, or they need to either cost more or do less. That's already become quite apparent to me. He would have been better off summoning his starship to give himself a taunt. I'm trying to remember which spell or card it is that has the Among Uses in it. It might just be the starship itself.
Who wants to play?
Has them in the background.
Hollow's End. I'm the one who is haunted.
Darkness surrounds us. It's Hallow's End. Vengeance is mine.
Lag. 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 Liz. Liz, don't do this to me! Also, I like their name. Correct MLA. Itch! Fucking hell. Put me back in my game. Oh, come on.
Not right.
Welcome to the carnival, the freaks come out to play. Sister, I say, ladies, over the other day. Welcome to the carnival, the freaks come out to play. La 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 la
There appears to be no signs of intelligent life.
Into the unknown.
Brain, 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 brain. Welcome to the carnival. The freaks come out to play. Stop your eyes, Sarah. Welcome to the carnival. They direct the play. Stop to play. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Sweet little toad, I am working.
Job's done.
Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
Let's play.
So Brucon, Duff, Rokara, Varden, and Tamsin. Oh, Tamsin is missing.
Talk, little Death Knight.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
You know I suggest.
Oh, well, that can't be good.
Sorry, please, tutor. I am working.
Are you with me? Welcome to the crew.
Oh, well, that can't be good.
Our crew could always use another hand. Are you with me? Welcome to the crew.
You know I suggest. And now, the premiere act. Me! Suggest.
Welcome to the crew.
Follow my lead! Science reporting in.
Oh, yeah, right. I was gonna say what I thought about the for the Horde and for the Alliance. You randomly get two, they cost less, like... Oh, there you go! If you were wondering how this works, if your board is full, give your minions +1/+1. So, it is Arbor up. And that makes sense.
Reporting
The
in.
best view comes after the hardest climb.
Engines ready. Red Bay reporting in.
You only cast one spell. Just me. All this source, through paradise, is away.
Operations ready. Reporting in. Communications ready.
Vengeance is mine.
Just me. All right. At least he didn't heal himself. Matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibitions to show you I care. You'll be lost and alone in a city that's ain't no. But not feeling low and it's out of your control. Stay beside you, never letting you go. And this Druid deck is even more toxic than I thought it was.
We will find ourselves in the stars.
Return to the ship at once.
And it's out of your suspicion for his Exodar. I would have launched his fucking ship a long time ago.
Engaging beam.
No, I can't take the silence.
The stars above shall light us.
Now I find comfort in the rain.
Hopefully he doesn't think that I have 2 Star Foxes in my hand.
When those I love calls me,
Thank you, buddy.
she dreams of you, she calls your name at night. I'm frozen in the snow,
I still lose though.
I see your fire cannot be extinguished. Not possible.
I do need more draw in this. I was thinking I did, but I hesitated over it because I hadn't been low on cards in my hand before. And yeah, Druid is fucking terrifying. Even if you don't get Yogg in, with Yogg in the minion pool, the chances of actually getting him is not 0. And if it's not 0, it's overpowered as shit. Especially since they unnerfed Yogg.
I must protect the wild. Job done.
I got a piece of my heart that's covered in gold. You know I'm one of a kind, or so I've been told. No matter where we go, I know we're gonna make it. No matter where we go, I know we're not alone. We face it all 'cause now we know that we can take it. We face it all 'cause we go big or we go home. Dance like you made it, you found it all. This is paradise. Dance like you made it, you found it all. This is paradise.
On your left, you'll see a rare specimen.
Here comes the drop!
You're gonna take that upside the face? Moo! I forgot ETC is still legal.
Stay alert, my children. Danger.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Gonna make way. Na 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 na. I'm such an asshole.
By the elements combined! Well played.
Stupid. Stupid deck.
Margot versus Arana.
You know it wasn't yesterday, and that's back and can't find a way. As I love you, ooh, I still want you, still need you. Oh, I still love you, I still want you.
Our crew could always use another hand. Welcome to the crew.
Straight from Outland. Perfectly balanced.
Welcome to the crew.
Take me back to the days when we were both okay. Maybe I know it wasn't yesterday, and I tried, can I find a way? Yes, I still love you, I still want you, still need you, yeah. I still love you, but I still want you. I just realized this guy's name is Lick My Hams.
Do you see what must be done?
I need you.
Gravitational wave!
Do you see what must be done?
Wow, she got 2 fucking altruists. Fuck you. Fuck you. Down a cellar. Minnesota sign. By your side, be your guiding light. Almost your It's a little stupid, but what isn't? She's had some. Oh. Son of a bitch! Give me my asteroids! I have so many of them in my deck right now! Fuck!
Here further into the cosmos than ever before.
Give the Legion a taste of their own chaos.
Communications reporting in.
Only ever try again. The only place be enough to let him in. Writing on the wall inside, filled with our waste.
Reporting in. Hang on! It's a rocky ride! Job done.
Never saw all of only ever lost inside of only ever tried a lifetime. The only thing, see enough to let him know. Writing on the wall inside. Alright, alright. Kicking ass, taking names, accidentally got to bronze 1. Asteroid deck, very fun. Amogus deck, I probably need more of the cards from it, because I don't have some of them. I have some of them, but I don't have all of them. In particular, I don't have the legendary, which, as we just saw, can put quite a lot of crewmates into your deck. But honestly, if you put that many into your deck, you're only going to be drawing them one at a time. You kind of also need to have some, like, really heavy draw mechanics, and they didn't seem to have, or they didn't seem to want to draw, like, 4 cards. So, I don't know. I feel like there's something that they were missing there. I mean, it's a cool effect. Yes, you could definitely fill your deck entirely with 4/4s that summon each other out of your hand, but if you're not drawing 2 or 3 of them a turn, you're really not putting pressure down. Yeah. Anyways, Asteroid's overpowered, and they might actually nerf them after all. Because it's really, really easy to just make a lot of them. To be fair, I probably, like, I had put Farseer, or whatchamacallit, Farsight or whatever it is in there, because I don't like necessarily overloading myself if I don't have the mana for it, but it looks like draw 2 cards overload will be just fine, like Ancestor Call or whatever it is. Really? I didn't get more? No more cards to open? Oh, random. Let me guess, this one's play a group of 7 crewmates. Oh, it's actually leveling me right now. We do get to open some more stuff. Yes, it is play a group of 7 crewmates. No, I will dissolve them myself and put them into dust. Okay, one more pack to open. This is such a bad card. This would be the worst card in the deck if it weren't for Lumia, which is the singular worst card that I think they've released since Anivia let the other player win the game. Okay, we will be back in just a minute. Just need to do some quick verifications around the house. Make sure everybody's still alive and kicking. And then we'll be back, and we're gonna be playing some not Hearthstone. We're gonna be playing some World of Warcraft, because I did want to get back to that because there's some stuff I still need to do because I haven't done all my weeklies yet. So we'll be back in just a few.
Trying to back off so it'll actually start doing straight lines again. It was before, now it's just not. That is definitely what that goat is singing. Fucking goat!
My mom or your mom? Because if it's my mom. Fucking hell! Fucking troll! God damn it! I got 13 credits. Was that worth the risk? I don't think so. 13 credits. I just rubbed my fingers on it and apparently I got 13 credits. Corvax don't quite know how to get down the stairs, but that is pretty traditional for robots, so that makes... I know that there's a secret exit. I need to get to the secret exit. They haven't gone that way yet. Oh wait, I'm still doing the Uwu voice. God damn it! Now it's a fucking... Ah! Oh no! Which one is this? Thank you! Whee! Oh, fuck! Oh, yeah! Oh, never mind. I am kind of in another room. Give me 1 second here. I was playing video games with my little cousin. And I had to move the mic out of the way. So now I'm not in another room. The mic just wasn't facing me at all. Fixing! Waffle, 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 waffle. Mmm, waffle. Waffle, 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 waffle. Wouldn't that be nice? I can take an explosion. Hey Wheezing, you wanna blow yourself up? You know, usually I cringe and cry a little bit because you might blow yourself up, but at this point, I'd love if that happened. Thanks, Wheezing! You're a Chad! I fucking called it! Yeah, yeah! Cauliflower is broccoli, kale is broccoli, kohlrabi is broccoli. And you know what? They're all wild mustard. They are all broccoli. Broccoli! It's not okay. It's not okay, you guys. Crit. No, they're up his sleeve. But not a lot of people really liked him at the time. Because he is intensely annoying.
Thank you.
And you can hear him all over the place when you're in this corner of Dalaran.
Time is mana, friend.
I just told him to shut up.
You can kiss my sparkling enchanted.
I can't enchant that. I can't even enchant that. I am short 1 heckin' gold. I'm short 1 gold. Am I enjoying Torchlight 2? I mean, we've been playing it for a long time, but, you know. It is what it is. If you'd like to switch what game we're playing, you can just by doing some donating.
I need your help.
Please go rescue the spiders. Wait, what? Who the fuck was that? Katrina! This? Was it right click? There we go. Ah! Into outer space! Outer space! Anyways.
I'm a happy bean. I'm a happy bean. I'm a happy bean. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm a happy bean. I'm so happy.
people have murdered in this house, and I am an accessory to that murder because I'm cleaning up after. Why did he steal the radiator?
I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl, except she's got
Huge boobs. I mean, some serious honkers. Some real setup of donkers. Heck of some dope on honkeros. Heck of the hunga bangaloos. Big old Todd Hungara cougars.
What happens next?
This student shows up in days. Think about Hanukkah hoogs. Even mungus honka longa not of the gongas. Can somebody clip that so I don't have to?
I am a rebellious shit. Okay. Let's get this back where it belongs.